way that I got started in all this was this man joined our church in '91 and said he was coming on a medical trip. I said I've always wanted to use my dentistry to help somebody. And so I came here with him and did dental work, and that was when I realized why God had called me into the field. It was coming about every 6 weeks and staying for a week. And one day coming back from the airport, I just got this message that said, Hope. Decided we needed to get our own nonprofit organization. The main focus of Send Hope is to help the children here in Honduras. Conditions in Honduras are not good. And so we are here at Send Hope. We're trying to improve things, one kid at a time. Here at the House of Hope, these kids just need the basic necessities. And so we're taking care of the physical needs, the medical needs, and also trying to give them some spiritual guidance.
My name is Steven Hosacks. I live here in Puerto Lempira, Honduras. My wife and I are the directors at the House of Hope.
Send Hope is a unique nonprofit organization in that the founder, myself, doesn't live here. And so without somebody living here to take care of the facilities and the children, it would be just impossible to run this place.
So our full-time job is to live on site and to run the House of Hope and all the day-to-day operations. We live here in Puerto Lempira indefinitely. God called us to live here and to serve the children, and we will live here until God calls us somewhere else.
Being a guardian of 35 children is exhausting and tiring, but also incredibly rewarding. We go through all of these challenges with the kids. A lot of them have a lot of psychological issues or abuse issues, but it's very rewarding to see them kind of coming out of those terrible things that they've experienced, and they start thinking about their future. So that's an incredible thing to see these kids come up with these dreams and be so mature in their thoughts. And you just start thinking about all the things that they can accomplish.
Our job here, my job here, is not just to be the boss of the employees. My job is not just to oversee the finances. Our mission is to love these children, is to show them that never-ending love of God, that no matter what situation they came from, no matter what they do, if they do something wrong, that we will always love them, that God always loves them.
Another thing that I think is really important is to show the girls that they have a strength. They have a power within them to be anything that they want to be. But I want them to know that they are valuable and they are to be respected, and that they can have these expectations and that nobody should be able to take those away from them.
For the boys, my goal is to be a shining example of what a man should be like, and to teach these boys how to be respectful, to grow up and be a godly man and contribute to their culture.
The Hosacks have been a real blessing with the love and the attention they give them, the kids, and the detail that Steven takes to keeping the books and all of that. It would be impossible to run it. They're very important to Send Hope.
Well, the biggest challenge for me, I guess, is access to health care. And so that's hard to see kids with simple things that should be treatable, maybe not make it or maybe not have access to the care that they need.
So then Dr. Mary Ann came in as a volunteer. She moved here and lived here, and she now takes care of the medical treatment. Most of the medical treatment is done in country now.
So we decide what villages we're going to. We talk with the health department, what villages have needs, and then also just from living here, what villages are easily accessible, have the facilities that we need. Some of the villages are just too small, but we try to pick a big centralized village. So when we put the radio announcement out that the team is coming there, the dates they'll be there, we include all of those different villages.
And so here at the House of Hope, we have a feeding program. Outside of our walls, we have over 600 kids that we're currently helping in our outpatient program. Our feeding program is for any child who is malnourished. So they come in and we weigh them, and if they fall anywhere on that malnourished curve, then they qualify for the program. We have seen some very extreme cases come in. You know, we've seen children 9 months old that weigh 7 or 8 pounds.
One of the best things about this feeding program is that we can provide these children with a basic need of food, but that they can still stay at home in their family unit.
The beautiful thing about the program is that they have to come back every so often to get more, and so we can monitor their progress.
If someone is not growing at the rate you think they should be growing when you're giving them what they need, then you have to investigate and see where the problem is. Are they giving the food to other kids in the family? Or for some reason the mother just is ignoring that particular child.
The results of the feeding program are that kids are gaining weight. Giving them something nutritious to eat is a real godsend.
In addition to having our feeding program, and in addition to being home to 35 children, Send Hope helps the community in a lot of different ways. We employ employees, and so in addition to them helping us, we are providing an income so that they can support their families. We buy our food locally. We could buy our food from a different town and have it shipped in for a little bit less money, but that would not infuse money into this economy. We provide school supplies to dozens of schools around this area and in this whole region.
House of Hope, we are a family and we help each other a lot.
House of Hope helped me protect me.
The House of Hope has helped me on my studies and on my medications.
House of Hope helps me to trust in myself and to have a good dream. And I'm so happy to be here because I have everything I need.
And I want to be a good person, and I want to go help the people like me.
I thank all those persons that help, that support us.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.